10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, good afternoon, Patrick. How are you today?
I'm fine, Alexis. How are you doing today?
I'm doing alright. So, we're here for the Ghostbusters production interview today.
Alright, let's get to it.
Alrighty, so how long have you been into Ghostbusters?
Well, I've been into Ghostbusters since...
Oh, nice, okay. What all interested you about Ghostbusters? What's your favorite parts?
Well, my favorite part was going against Ghost of the Gazarian with Slimer, Bateman getting slimed. Mainly, when you watch Ghostbusters, you're going to laugh the entire movie. So, frankly, every part of the film was great.
Alrighty, what's your favorite Ghostbusters? The movie. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie was the original one that was back in 1984, which was a top comedy classic because Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, they wrote the script and they did such a fantastic job. So frankly, the credit goes to them.
Oh yeah? Okay. What's the reasons that you want to do this Ghostbusters production?
Well, it all started when the 2016 reboot came out, and when I looked at it, it was not as good as the original, so I decided, since they're coming out with Ghostbusters 3 in about 7 months, I just decided, hey, I'll get some things to build a temple. I got all the equipment. I just have to get the proton pack. And
Yeah?
You saw the proton pack,
Yes, the
didn't you?
proton pack is very awesome. You did that for Miss Fashion Week DMV.
Oh yeah, it was great, and a lot of people could not take their eyes off me, and I shouted out, "Who are you afraid of?" And I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, yes, you did. That was a really good performance, Patrick. What's your main influence for this production? Like, what's pushing you to do it?
Well, pushing to do this is passion and integrity, because they're coming out with the brand new Ghostbusters, which is Ghostbusters 3. Because who can forget the original cast?
Definitely, they were great. They were a good one.
Yeah, well, sorry to Harold Ramis, because he passed on about a few years ago, so I think this new Ghostbusters movie will be dedicated to him, and the original cast, including Dan Aykroyd, Harold, and Rick Moranis, Sigourney Weaver, and Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson are all returning for this, so it's going to be a fantastic film, and I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a nice one to watch. So for our production, what do you think is going to be the most challenging throughout the production project and bringing the script to life?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. It's the most challenging thing on this one is to do exactly what they did in the movie, but do it a little differently.
Yeah, bring your own spice to it.
Yeah, exactly. But the most complicated thing is to find a young lady to play the role of Ghost of the Gazarian, which we're trying to do, and we're going to get there, but it's going to take a little time.
It is going to. And so you also did make Gozer's costume.
Yes, I did, and you guys will see a picture of that when I edit the video. I used a bunch of Amazon materials, and I used some netting, some glue, and some webbing, and a few balls, and it turned out great. Not like the original, but it got close to
It
it.
got pretty good. So what size is the Gozer costume for anybody?
It is a medium, and any of you ladies want to do it, I mean, all you have to do is come to our mall call today in Frederick, or you can contact us at info@mayamodels.com and talk to Teresa, and she'll orchestrate the time, and we'll be able to meet with you. And if you could pull it off, I mean,
It'd be great working with you.
yes, it will be, and it will open up a lot of opportunities for anybody who wants to be a part of this. And who knows, maybe we might get to fly out to Los Angeles and meet Dan Aykroyd.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
It would.
So why exactly did you choose Gozer the Gozerian as the villain in this?
Well, mainly it was back in the original cast, but every time I saw Gozer, it made the hair stand up on the back of my head.
Oh yeah?
Mainly Ghostbusters was mainly more of a comedy than a scary, but it did have a few scary parts in it, but the woman who played it, she did a great job. She was a model, a top model back in the 80s, and she was really good, but I just decided, Big Other Car Painting, he was kind of more of kind of like dryness scary than real scary, but they both did a good job. I mean, no offense to them, but I think Ghost of the Gazarian would be a much better character.
Oh, okay. So, did you write the script for this production?
Yes, I did. I mean, it took me 3 hours to
Oh my
write this.
goodness.
But I added a little bit of difference to the script. I mean, frankly, it was, I put a little bit different things in it, not what the original script was, but I put some different things into it, but we're planning to have a little bit of CGI in this, but I'm going to try to get creative like the original did, because everybody loves the original movie. I mean, who can enjoy the original cast of Ghostbusters?
Everybody loves Ghostbusters, yeah.
Yes, they do.
So what else have you created for the production? Have you done props, any other costumes? I know your proton pack.
Oh yeah, the proton pack was purchased by Beneficent Props over in the United Kingdom, but I have a friend who put it together, but I invested a lot of money in that device, and you saw that proton pack and everybody went wild
It
at
was
the
sharp.
Fashion Week.
It was sharp.
And speaking of sharp, Cassie David, who is another model of our agency, I mean, she could not take her eyes off me the entire time I
I
was
think
up there.
most of the people in the room, most of the people they were blown away.
Well, who do you think could pull something like this off?
I really don't. You fit it well, and you got the song, you got wording out of the movie, you got it down.
Oh yeah, and who do you think would be the best person for Ghost of the Gazarian in our modeling agency? Who would you think it would be?
I could see Cassie in it, but she has that innocent look. She doesn't look like scary like Gozer. She's too sweet for that.
You know, maybe I think if she sees a few pictures of it, maybe she can get that scary demon look in there, but I'm thinking she can pull off, because
I think we'd have to make her pretty mad.
she's got a lot of potential for what I've seen. I mean, the first time I saw her at a mall call, she has a lot of potential in her.
Oh yeah, she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, and if she did this, I mean, she'd be honored to meet Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So for the production, what's your goal to get out of this? Like, what do you want from this?
Well, I want the audience to be thrilled that someone can still make the original scene of Ghostbusters versus Ghost of the Gazarian, because mainly the 16 reboot of the film, they were nowhere near as good. I mean, the Proton Pack, the Ecto 1, I mean, it did not look the original. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, I mean, who could make a bunch of new props, but I don't think no one can replace the original props of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
It can never be replaced. I mean, no offense to the actors, they did a fantastic job. I'm not trying to be distraught to them, but I really think we should just leave Ghostbusters the way it is, and let's stick to the original fan, because mainly we stick to the original, I think, and we're going to have a lot more entertaining fun.
True. I think the new one that came out, that was pretty funny, but the original is still pretty good.
The original was always the best. I mean, nothing can top the original 1984 comedy classic.
Oh yeah. So you're doing this production behind a green screen?
Yes, it is. This green screen you see right in front of us that me and Alexis are on, it's going to give us an opportunity to create the backdrops for me and whoever's going to be goes to Gazarian. But speaking of which, did you know when before the temple came in, how Dana's apartment kind of exploded?
Yes.
Well, I've created something like that, but Dana was sitting on a sofa chair, but our mom's going to be sitting on a beach ball or a hot pink yoga ball, so I think that's going to bring some entertainment into it.
Yeah, there's our swing on it. That's going to be interesting.
I mean, it's mainly the views that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, if you kind of like crunch it up a little bit and make it a little bit different, I think it's going to be a complete success, but how do you think maybe this might be something for the audience? how would the audience think if Ray and Gozer got married and then they saved the world from every other ghost? What do you think that would be like?
That'd be a very different swing on it. I think it'd really depend on the audience, but that'd be like very different, very like you're not gonna see it coming.
Well, do you think Gozer would fall in love with Ray?
I don't know.
Well, mainly I'm kind of thinking it all depends on the two. I mean, Gozer was a demon and Ray was a scientist.
Yeah.
maybe they would have to date a little bit first, but how would you feel if they got married, the ceremony in front of the building with the Ecto-1 and the audience, and have some balloons come down right at the end of the wedding? You think that would be pretty sensational?
That would be very interesting. That'd be like, I can't wait to see the end of the movie. I heard this is coming.
Oh, it's coming all right, and believe me, I mean, I think we're only going to have red and white because that was the color of the Ecto-1. But there's one thing wrong with balloons. I'm scared to death of them. And,
why is that?
well, mainly the sound they make when they pop. It makes me jump. But frankly, I don't think that's going to be my responsibility. That's going to be Gozer's challenge.
Yeah.
I think Gozer can handle it, or the girl we pick, whoever's going to be Gozer. I think she'll be able to handle everything we do in this, and it's going to open up a lot of future opportunities with Maya. But, I mean, who could pull something like this off in this modeling agency in a little town like Hagerstown? Who could pull it off?
I don't know. I'm thinking that like some high school students, that every school has the few that just have that talent, that just need to open their eyes and get out there. Like there's them hidden sparks of talent are just around this little town, this little PA,
Mm-hmm.
and they just have to get out there. And this is like a good opportunity for us.
It's a great opportunity, and I'm just wondering. I did a little promo video of Cassie in the costume, which I'll add some photos on. Cassie looked really good in it, and that hot pink gym ball that I brought from Amazon, I transferred her dress from blue to red, so it'll look like the original, and it looks so unique. I mean, maybe I should put that in the end to the video, and I'm just wondering what it's going to be. I mean, someone is going to get very interested in this because I spent almost a year and a half planning this whole thing.
So now it's ready to go from planning to executing it and getting it done.
Exactly. I mean, who would like to have the chance to sit on a nice hot pink gym ball, act possessed, become Ghost of the Gazarian, trying to make the world get underway, but have Ray Stantz Jr. come and save the world eventually, possibly create a life together of destroying ghosts and doing science. I mean, that's what Ghostbusters is all about.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when you watch Ghostbusters, you have to laugh. I mean, you have to smile, you have to laugh, because those were the words of Dan Aykroyd, because he co-wrote Ghostbusters, and he did a great job the way he acted, the way he moved. Which brings me to my next question. I mean, when we choose a girl for Ghost of the Gazarian, she has to maneuver in the costume, she has to sound like the character and act like it. I mean, do you really think we're going to be able to find one?
There might be that hidden one out there, and just that one that's just gotta find them.
I mean, do you really think Cassie can pull it off?
Like I said, I think she's a little sweet and like her, but maybe she's interested.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about Bailey? What do you think about Bailey? You think Bailey might be able to pull this off?
I'm not sure. I'd have to see her in the costume. I really don't. I see her more as the innocent, classic girl. I don't like. We're going for something scary, something sharp, something different.
So mainly, we have to look at a girl who has kind of like a real scary demon look, like a gothic type of look.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what Gozer is.
What about if Cassie wore the scleras in her eyes and that spiked up wig? Do you really think that would make her more scary?
It might. We'd have to like see and get her moving around, say a few lines.
Right.
See if you get the feeling for her, because you gotta feel it for it to be good.
Oh yeah, I mean, you just cannot walk up in front of camera and pretend like this. I mean, you gotta give it at least a couple of days of work.
Definitely, yes.
And watch the movie at least 20 times, like I have. I mean, but the way they created the costume, they created it a little bit differently than I did, but I got pretty close. I mean, you saw the costume.
Yes, it's very, yes.
Is it original or is it close to the original?
It's pretty, yeah, it's very close to original and it's handmade, which adds that extra.
Do you really think if we present this costume to people, do you really think they're going to get interested in knowing how I did it?
Yeah, the backstory behind it, he made it from scratch, all of that.
Mainly if you make things from scratch, they're more unique and
Yes,
people get more interested in
And
it.
more value and all that. That you did it. It wasn't just bought off of Amazon full costume. You made it. You bought the shoes separately. You bought the balls and all that stuff. Yes.
Right, and speaking of which, I put you as part of my production team for Ghostbusters, so what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna be helping, just make sure it's organized, help the girl be confident. If she gets nervous, like try to make her feel comfortable, rehearse with her, rehearse with you. Just make sure everything goes as smooth. Because if it's real chaotic, it's just gonna be so stressful, and you're gonna be able to tell. Like I want everyone to feel comfortable, happy.
And do you think you'll be able to keep me company and happy, or do I know too much of it already?
I think you know. You might have to teach me some before.
Maybe I might have to. And our house photographer, James Bender, what is he going to be doing?
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be taking still shots during it to help the behind the scenes and everything. It's gonna be great.
And Deshauna, what is she going to be doing?
She's gonna be there by my side. We're just gonna help everyone from the agency is gonna help try to make this smooth and good, and it's gonna be great.
And I'm wondering about my nephew, Nicholas. I mean, he's going to be second director, and he's going to be running the cameras.
Yep, he's gonna be behind the camera.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy, isn't he?
Yes, he is. And you taught him everything he knows?
Yes, I did.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I mean, I love him very much. He's my nephew. And we might be having another still photographer. It might be our second one for the photo shoot as well.
Awesome.
His name is Brian Stockran. I've known him since middle school. I went to middle school.
Oh,
with
that's
him.
awesome.
And you know Brian.
Yes.
And what'd you think about Brian when he worked for that time that I couldn't make it? What did he do?
He was very sweet. He was very good, professional. I felt like I wasn't oh, he's taking no. I felt okay.
He's pretty tall, isn't he?
Yes, he's up there.
He's like a skyscraper.
Yep, he is.
But he's a pretty cool skyscraper, isn't he?
Yes, he's one from New York, definitely.
Yeah, well, that's Brian. I mean, he's always professional, and he gave me advice. But he took some really good still photo shots of everybody, and he took some good video, but...
Video is your thing.